Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero has a bunch of characters. A lot of characters a lot of people don't pick. There's a lot of characters that just exist to take up fluffy space, and I think people want the option to not pick a lot of characters. So if we go through the entire list, we can see a bunch of characters. A lot of characters people just have there. From nobody picks Frieza Soldier, they pick him as a meme and a goof. Haven't seen many people pick Kui. Haven't seen a lot of Kuis. Seen a few Nappas online. That's actually pretty good. Everybody else has kind of picked a lot. Raditz, seen a lot of Raditz. There's a few Yamcha diehard purists. Nobody's really picking Goku Daima for a large part, and that leads to the question of, yes, it's good to have a large expansive roster, but realistically the game doesn't have 182 characters. We know that it has about 82. If we really go through the list, we see that these two are counted as separate characters, but really just one bulk character. And if we go and get off of the way it's separated, I have it separated now, we go to the next list, we see that Frieza right here, this is one character, 1 2 3 4 5, taking up 5 slots. So there's a lot of characters like that. The big Goku problem, like there's 27 Gokus and things of that variety. So that leads me to believe that there's just a lot of fluff in the game. Mega Frieza, separate character than this character. Frieza Super, and then there's Frieza Z, which are two completely separate forms, just in its entirety. And then there's Boo, which is, these are separate characters as well, despite them being all, if you pick one character you can go through all 3 of the forms, which seems weird that they separated Super Perfect Cell into its own little slot, but that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about future potential DLC characters, and I've seen a lot of lists. I've seen a lot of lists. People are saying, oh, we need General Tao, we need this character, we need General Blue, oh, I want O'Reilly, I want this, I want that, I want this, and your lists suck. I'm cool if you guys want superhero characters or Dragon Ball characters, or even all the characters like Super 17, or even New Ova Shinron or Ice Shinron, or everybody from Xenoverse 2. Your lists suck though. Your lists are horrible because a lot of those we're getting. I feel like we're gonna get Dragon Ball characters and Dragon Ball Super characters. I feel like saying Gamma is on your future DLC list is goofy because why would we not get Gamma? We're obviously going to get Gamma. Obviously a bit goofy to think we're not gonna get Gamma. So here we go about what I think would be great suggestions for DLC. So I think we need, firstly, some really wacky fusions. That's missing right now. Future Gohan and Future Trunks, a great thing. This is a game rent list, so I'm gonna go through a few of these that actually make sense to me. Raditz and Nappa, that'd be goofy, that'd be nuts. I don't even know why they do that, but that'd be psychotic, that'd be crazy. Krillin and Piccolo, that'd be fun. Not that one, but Raccoon and Birder, that'd be fun. Just because that would be fun to have. Krillin and Cell, just to have that as an extra character. This could be a 3DP character right here. They used to have fun with Tenkaichi games. One thing I really appreciated, besides me pulling out the fusion things right here, one thing I really appreciated is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, you don't know about Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and that's okay. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was in Raging Blast. I loved Raging Blast. This was an actual character in the game. This was an actual character in the game. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. On top of Super Saiyan 3 Broly. This felt like a nice little Easter egg, a treat, a nonsensical thing. Why'd they add this in the game? Why was he here? I know if Super Saiyan 3 Broly was in the regular game right now, it would be psycho. People would go ballistic psycho mode. I thought this was a fake image for eons, but it's real. It's real. Raging Blast 2 has Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I think that would be incredible to have what if characters as actual characters. Now, a real disrespectful thing they didn't add, my boy Tiencha. Why didn't they add Tiencha? This would have been great. Tiencha would have been a regular, nice. It would have given people the reason to pick Yamcha and Tien because they fuse into Tiencha. That is super fun for me. That is great. I would have enjoyed that deeply. I think a what if scenario using the GT Baby and Zamasu fusing because they both want to eradicate a specific part of the earth, the taking things over, that would have been amazing. They have a special dialogue interaction. I'm not sure why they couldn't do that. They've done it in games before. They've done it in Budokai 2. Why am I bringing up Budokai 2? Specifically because of a character that everybody seems to forget about. I don't know why. They seem to forget about Gokul. You guys remember Gokul? You guys probably don't remember Goku. This isn't what Gokul looked like. Gokul was a very, very interesting character. Let me show you what Gokul is. Gokul is my favorite thing from Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I believe it was Budokai, not Tenkaichi, just Budokai 2. Gokul was amazing. I don't know who that is. I don't know who this guy is. I gotta figure out how to spell Gokul. I'm spelling the word wrong. Gokul. Gokul was psychotic. This is Gokul. This right here. This creature abomination, this thing was my favorite thing in the game. Not this one. No, no, no. I don't care about that one. I'm talking about this one. Let's pull up a bigger image of this real fast. Let's get this in the full frame. This is what I needed to see in Sparking Zero. We have the potential to, we can mod it in, obviously, we can put mods in there, but having official support and I'm actually making a specific moveset for characters like this will be such a huge improvement. Boo absorbing Jiren, that'd be cool, that'd be nuts. Frieza and Cell combining into one creature, that'd be fun, using a Batara fusion even, despite the fact that I don't think Cell or Frieza have ears. Maybe they could do a fusion dance, that'd be silly. They could say, oh, this is ridiculous, we have to defeat the Saiyans, and then do a little fun dance. That'd be fun, I think that'd be cool. Outside of that fusion there, I don't care about that, but the super absorptions, this specifically, I am upset. We've only got this in Budokai 2. Budokai 3 didn't have it. We got Cell mixed with Boo. We got Boo absorbing Vegeta. That was my favorite variation. Oh my god. But Boo absorbs Vegeta? Ooh. Ooh, that was clutch. This is the variation right here. This one, this little variation, shout out to Red Flame Fox for actually having it. This variation went hard. I love this one. This is my favorite. I loved it so much. It was so good. I would have loved to see that if they would have just added that into it. Would that have been great? Would that have been fun? Would that have been fun? It would have been outstanding. And then there's the one where he absorbs Cell. If you've never seen this design, if you've never seen the designs for these, I'm going to show you the designs for these because they make me so happy to just see the designs because they put some effort into this one. This was just a little bit weird, a little bit strange. I like how Frieza is extremely prominent because it shows that Frieza is a dominating personality within Boo. That's really cool. I like that a lot. And Cell, you can obviously see the inspiration from Cell. I'm very sick right now, so shout out to Red Flame Fox for even having these up. I love this so much. That's what I want for Sparking Zero. That's my future predictions. That would be amazing. That'd be my wish list. But outside of Tientia, which got shafted, we missed that deeply. Despite that and all this nonsense, all this garbage, I think Tavion should be able to turn into Hurugard. That'd be great. We need a pack of just the Dragon Ball heroes. We just need all the Dragon Ball heroes things. If they would have added this, this could be season 2. This can be season 2 of the characters, just Dragon Ball heroes. All the nonsense and gobbledygook. This is like if a fan fiction was left off the rail. Cumber, Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, Super Saiyan 4, Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. All these characters would have been great. I mean, great to have in the game. It would have been amazing to have all these characters in the game. I would have enjoyed it deeply. I would have loved every piece of it. I don't even know who this character is. Is this Janemba? I don't know. Dragon? I don't even know who that is. Dragon Ball? Never mind, it's just Dragon Ball. They're just saying it crazy. I would have enjoyed Golden Cooler. Golden Cooler would have went crazy. Golden Cooler would have been nuts. I think that's Baby fused with Janemba. Super Dragon Ball heroes, all these characters, all this nonsense, all this gobbledygook. The story is horrible, and I think that's the best part about this entire thing because it doesn't make any sense. It's goofy, it's psychotic. I don't know who this character. This Turles, this Super Saiyan 3 Turles, evil Saiyan. He's eating the fruit from the tree of might. Don't even say his real name. I would have loved all of this. This would have been great to have all these weirdos. So when you make a list, you're telling me, oh, potentially I would have enjoyed this character or that character or this. That's fine. You have a fun list. Yeah, you could say you want Gammas or the Dragon Ball characters, or we should have got Super 17, Nuova Shenron. We should have got Belmont or Champa. Fine, great. We should have got more Universe 6, Universe Power Tournament Power. My God, I'm messing everything up. We should have got more Tournament of Power characters. That would have been fantastic. I would have loved it so much. But I say to you, what if we just had some oddballs, some curves, some woo, I didn't even think he could be in the game. Woo! That would make Sparking Zero so much more fun. And I'm not asking for a character creator. I don't want the ability to make my own character in this game. I want them to go off the walls like they did with a very slight deviation with some, but some just psycho picks. They didn't have to add Tientia into Budokai 2. Why'd they add Tientia? I just wanted Tientia. I like that. We could have had Goku and Gohan mixed together. That could have been a fun what if. They already put a bunch of what ifs in there. That would have been great. And I'm talking about the Captain Crunch. Great. That would have been amazing. Why do we not have Super Saiyan Bardock in the game? That seems a bit like an oversight in some capacities. While we don't have Super Saiyan Bardock, I feel like Super Saiyan Bardock is a little bit non-canon canon, it would have been nice to have Super Saiyan Bardock in the game. It would have been nice to have him. He would have been a great addition to the entire roster. Because if we look at the roster, what I'm enjoying here, what I'm understanding about how people play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is there are so many characters just for people to not pick them. There are so many characters just for people to not pick them. If we go through the list, right? If we see all the characters, I've barely seen Nail. Barely see Nail in here. I barely see anybody pick Android 13. Nobody. I mean, nobody picks 16. I never see 16. Might not be a viable character. Nobody's picking Bergamo. I've seen a few Bojacks. Can't really claim that. I only see people picking characters that are, oh, this is top tier mid, this is top tier that. And when we get past the 5, it becomes worthless to pick a transform character because some of these characters are just set specific. No, but I mean, nobody picks Frost. No one picks. I've never seen anybody pick Frost. Seeing a Frost player in this day and age would shake my world. Seeing anybody pick Frost would mess me up. Nobody picks Frost. I see a lot of Keflas. That's a fusion. I see a lot of Keflas. I see a crazy amount of Keflas. Nobody picks these characters. And the reason people don't pick all these oddball characters, people don't pick them, is because they're not meta viable. They're not that good for the meta. They're not doing that. So for my future list, I want a bunch of wacko jackos. I want a bunch of psychopaths. I want a bunch of people that don't make any sense to even be in the game. We lost Supreme Kai. We can't play as Supreme Kai. We don't have that in the game. We don't have a Kibito. We can play as Kibito. There are a few characters I could have just added in. If we don't want, this is the thing about us Dragon Ball fans, and I know you don't have to agree with me. I really don't care if you agree with me. This is really important to me. And I rate down to B5, by the way. They don't let me get lower than B5. I was trying to get to the lowest possible. They wouldn't let me do it. So, this is the thing about Dragon Ball people. We don't care, right? We don't care that deeply about what one might call making sense with our picks about characters. We don't care that we don't pick the characters. Because if you look at the roster, right? We just want to say we have a bunch of characters. We just want to say, oh yeah, I got a bunch of characters. Because we don't want to pick Yajirobe, but he turned out to be broken, so we picked him. We don't want to pick Kui, but it's nice to say they even put Kui in the game. Somebody on DP Battle Mode will run a team, and they'll just go and pick Wiz or Beerus and stuff like that. Some people just want to play Master UI Goku. Some people are really excited they have Topo in the game. I'm not saying Topo, I refuse. So they're excited they have these characters. A lot of people just want to pick a character like this. Boom, get him. And then go in with just him and maybe Super Boo. They might like Super Boo. They might go in and think to themselves, all right, I'm going to win. They're not going to go out of their way to pick Kui or anything. They're not going to pick Lord Slug. They're not going to do that. They're not going to pick... Who's a character nobody ever picks? No one wants to pick Spopovich. This isn't anybody's favorite character. It's the option to not pick that we care about. We care about our option to not pick. The beauty and perseverance of this is the beauty to not pick the character. We just want the option that they are there in the game. So we can say, oh yeah, he's in the game. That's what it was. That's what it is. If you think of games like Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm, if you look at bigger games in the franchise, if you look at games in that variety, we just want a big roster because we want the option to maybe one day be like, oh, they're actually really good. They have a fun moveset. After we went through all the broken characters, this game could have been just broken characters. It could have been just nonsense in that variety, but that's not the spirit of what Dragon Ball Z is. The spirit of Dragon Ball Z is the large amount of characters. For instance, if you made a One Piece game, One Piece has a lot of side characters. You could say, oh, we got a lot of characters, but you don't have Garp in the game. Why is Garp not in the game? This is specifically about Pirate Warriors 4. I'm talking about you in particular. It didn't have Garp in the game, which messed me up deeply. I was a little bit perplexed why they didn't add Garp. I don't know why. I think he was DLC, but I can't confirm that. I know they added Go Roger. This is a One Piece friend. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to play this match right quick. I leveled all the way down to B5 in order to just play in this capacity. People are picking this Gohan in particular. I'm not sure why they're picking this Gohan. I don't know why. Maybe somebody released a meta video about why this Gohan is actually a good character. I don't know. But they don't know how to play the game, so they mess up indefinitely that they can't play the game. And they're just like, oh man, this Gohan's great, but I can't play the game, so I actually don't know what's so great about him. So that's an issue there. Now they're getting caught by basic moves like that, and they're getting annihilated and gomped and tossed around by all Ultra Instinct Goku when they don't realize that I don't care about DP rank. I don't care about nothing like that. I'm here to cause issues and be a menace. That's all I really care about. And he's powering up for no reason. My future DLC list would be Ultra Instinct Vegito. Ultra Ego Vegito would be nice to see some manga only characters. That'd be good too. I would love to see something of that variety, but I don't think we're gonna get something like that for quite some time. I don't think we're gonna get this expansive list of things. I don't know if they even have manga rights. I have no idea. I have no clue. I hope they do. That'd be cool if they could put Moro or even some characters like Gas in the game. That'd be fun. I would love to see Gas in the game. He'd be cool to put in the game. But I don't care about Black Freeze or anything of that variety, because we could get psychotic. We could get a little bit crazy with our actual picks. And I want to get a little bit crazy with the picks. I would love to get crazy with the picks in the game. If I could get a little bit crazy with the picks in the game, I will be over the moon and excited about what we potentially have in the future for this game. It will be fun to have just the beauty of this game shown through by the crazy insanityness of what it could be, because we have what ifs. We got Black Gohan. We can't even play as Gohan Black. I don't know why we can't play as Gohan Black when he's obviously modeled and put in the game, and even his hair for Fusamasu is different. He could be a costume. He doesn't even have to be that different of a character. He really doesn't. It could be Black Masenko. It could be so fun. We could have so much fun with this game, but we are not allowing ourselves to have that fun. Or at least the developers aren't. They're not letting people make the craziness of what it really could potentially be, and that's really sad to me. I would love to see a bunch of crazy psycho characters in the game. I would love to see that. I've proven that I'm kind of better than this guy at this point. I don't know what he's thinking or think he's gonna win this fight, but you know what? You know what I'll do in order to prove that I don't care about my rank. I'm actually just gonna let him win the match. When I get down to a lower thing, I'm going to let him win the match. I want to show him that I don't care about rank. I want to show him that potentially he could be a good person. He could be good at the game, but sadly he's not. I am simply a gatekeeper, and that's all I want to be. I just want to be the point in the game where people look at me and say, wow, he's really crazy at the game. And that's what I want. I want people to use me as a stepping stool to... Go ahead. So yeah, that's my future for the DLC within the game. I would appreciate that deeply. It'd be so fun. I would love that so much. It would be so cool to just have that. And I've seen, because Xenoverse does it. There are a bunch of other games that do it. There's a bunch of other fun games that have fun with that in that capacity. It would just be super cool to have insanity within the game. Right now, we don't have that wanton insanity. We don't have that. What else does he have? Oh, he has another Goku. Cool. I'm going to beat him up a little bit to show that I'm better than him, just to prove dominance. That'll be funny. Go ahead. Hit me with some nonsense. There you go. Go crazy on him. It's crazy that he's going to get beaten by like one Ultra Instinct Goku. Granted, he's going to win this fight. He's going to win. I'm going to make sure he wins the fight. I'm going to make sure he wins the fight. I don't want him to lose. So... Alright, so I'm going to set the controller down now because just I can beat him if I try. I don't really care to beat him anymore. So, I say that give me your wackiest pick of character. Give me the character that you would say, oh, he's nuts, he's psychotic, he's crazy. Give me that character. That's what I want to see. I want to see the character where you think, oh yeah, this is the best solution to the game. This is the best thing that ever happened in the game. Because I feel as though we're missing out on so much that could have happened. We could have had characters that were wacky. If there's DLC potential, then don't give up on it. I want you to message Bandai, put it in I think there's a suggestion ballot box for future changes to the game. I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's happening. That'd be so fun. I would love that. That would be so cool to just have in the game. I would love that so much. I think he thinks he's doing something. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I appreciate him a lot. Good on him. So, that's what I feel would be great. Please tell me some cool suggestions. Maybe there be a fusion of... I was expecting, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this, a fusion of Kefla and Broly. Whew, that would be so cool. That would just be insanely cool to have. I would love that so much. A fusion of Kefla and Broly? That would be such an amazing just... divvy of how it operates. That'd be fun. Two crazy psychos. That'd be fun. I think that'd be cool. That would be a fun thing to have. Like that fusion just would be a miracle. Just gonna get him out the way so I can charge the max and end my life. Hold on. If he gets hit by this, he's a psychopath. This should this actually takes out Boo. This actually is one of the moves that does essentially take out Boo. So there's that. There we go. Go ahead. Go ahead and take me out. There we go. So yeah, I just want to prove that I don't care my rank anymore. I don't. I could win if I felt like it. I just want to mess with people and mess around. I'm so happy that I got this video out, and hopefully you can tell me your fun suggestions in the comment section down below. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are. Bye.